Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth. Today's general reading is going to be for the collective and or whoever is meant to hear this message. So before we get into the tarot, to take a closer look into the past, present, and future, I have some oracle cards here. This is called the Death Doula Oracle. Just to see what spirit is highlighting for you at this time, wants to make you aware of, wants to bring to your attention. This is a really beautiful deck. I just got it. Yeah, it's just really beautiful and I vibe with it really well. Hope that you guys will like it here. So from the Death Doula, we have Vision. We'll look into what the booklet has to say about this card, but I think this Vision card has a lot to speak for about what you are wanting to create for yourself in the future, what you are wanting to manifest, and the attention to detail is really important here because we want to make sure that we are becoming an energetic match to the thing that we are wanting to manifest or which we desire to have in our life. So it's really about getting the vision clear here. I'm going to find it in the book and I'll be right back. Okay, so the booklet says, The Path to Your Dream. This card invites the reader to exercise their imagination and envision their most beautiful life. Think of the details that feel the most enriching. For vision of true enrichment is the basis of the card. Take 1 minute to explore your dream life. Take note of the first things that come to mind. Then see what is beyond those first thoughts that arise. To take action towards your dream life would mean you are coming into alignment, focused with your truest desires. Do your best to leave the thoughts of material gain at the door, and from there explore the wishes you have for your well-being. Yeah, see, we also want to get into the mindset of, or the attitude of gratitude rather. This is an energetic frequency that is really important when getting your vision all mapped out, because it's important to, one of the laws of the universe. It's very important to already feel as though you have accomplished, this gain in which you wish to have. You're not going to attract anything with a lack mentality here, okay? So now I am going to lay out this spread for the closer look into the past, present, and future, and I will be right with you. I will see you inside the spread. Okay, guys, so here we are. I am using the Borderless Rider-Waite tarot deck to do the reading here, and I'm going to be doing clarification. Oh, 4 Wands is stuck in here with this miniature Rider-Waite deck. It's adorable. And remember that we have this vision card overlooking the entire reading, so we want to make sure that we remember that this is a big energy here about creating your vision. For the overall energy right now, this is an interesting energy. It's having to do with some kind of lack of abundance or the lack mentality mind state, looking at the things that you have created and not really knowing whether or not you should continue creating in the way that you have been. Maybe this has to do with the fact that the work that you are creating now no longer matches who you have become, the authentic version that you are becoming. There's also this energy here of you walking away from a situation, feeling like this lack of victory. You may have walked away from a situation or walking through it with a sense of, there's just no victory here. And it goes along with this lack of abundant mind state we have here. This energy does have something to do with your spirituality, your spiritual mentors, the wise ones, the people that you look to and toward for your advice and things like that. So there may be a situation in which, you were connected with someone who maybe you've outgrown their perspective or their beliefs on things, and that was kind of weighing you down, putting you into a mindset of, you know, the things that you questioning the things that you create, and all of that. Okay, looking into the past here, and to see how this could be influencing the situation at hand, we do have some bad timing when it comes to someone entering your life, who, with this Knight of Cups in reverse, appears to be a little bit manipulative. They could have presented this vision to you that, you know, maybe things were going to work out with this person. Maybe there was a possible chance of partnership here. And this person seems like they did come with their heart open in some way, but it was kind of with an underhanded energy here. So that kind of, you know, affected how you were seeing possibilities and your desires move into your life. It was quote unquote bad timing here. I feel like when the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, the trials of bad luck and things happening that are not happening in your favor, it seems like one thing after another. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, it really does mean that was coming to an end for you, but it does have a lot to do with this person here entering your life and confusing the things that were supposed to be coming into your life. Here in the present, and how, you know, it could be influenced by the past here, I see partnership. I see there being, you know, mutual affection, mutual attraction. You could be seeing someone new. You could be progressing in a relationship that you already have here. But I do still see some stagnation, because it's looking like, although you have been putting a lot of hard work into letting something go and coming to, you know, acceptance with it and coming to terms with it and all that, there are still pieces of you that are unable to put this thing to rest. With the Judgment in reverse, it's either that you are avoiding looking at certain things in your life, maybe in the realm of your heart, your emotions, or whatever the case may be, or it's not necessarily avoiding, but it's simply not understanding how to move forward because of how confusing this past situation was, that created this lack mentality for you here. The overall lesson here does really have to do with how people are coming into your life and presenting these opportunities that could be possibly underhanded, and it's really throwing off the attention to detail that you're putting into your work. It's throwing off how you are in your creative projects and how much you are, you know, creating, and it's due to this energy of someone stealing, maybe not literally stealing things from you, but they're stealing time, they're stealing energy from you. It's like an emotional vampire situation here. And the lesson here is to, you know, we'll get more details later when we clarify, but it's to become more in tune with all of these things and to be able to identify these red flags in people, because, you know, it's affecting your work, it's affecting you in your heart, and these people there seem to be a lot of people around you. You seem to have a lot of opportunities, and not all these people are very nice. Okay, the challenge here, we do have this energy of a lot of wasted effort and a lot of poor planning and poor judgment put into a situation, which, as we've been talking about, it's the lack of being able to see the red flags and say to yourself, well, I'm better than this. I'm not going to entertain these negative energies. I'm not going to entertain this bullshit, for lack of better, you know, wording. And the challenge here is to get yourself out of this extended period of feeling left out in the cold, isolated, feeling like you don't belong, feeling like just because you maybe didn't match someone else's standards, like you're not good enough in general. It's just bullshit. You know what I mean? Your superpower here in this situation, whether you recognize this or not, and remember, this all has to do with creating a new vision. Your superpower here has... Okay, guys, so as for your superpower in this situation, like I said, whether you realize it or not, it does have a lot to do with the fact that even though you have been putting in the time to rest, relax, reset, meditate, possibly be, tending to all your self-care needs and X, Y, and Z, even though you have been doing that and that you are in a state of fertility and being able to create and have this mother archetype of tending to things, having compassion, being able to watch things grow, there is still this lack of ability to create a unique, inspired solution or balance when there is none. So I think what your superpower here is lies in the fact that you may think that you are not able to create balance when there isn't balance, but the power here and the trick and the key to this lies in your insecurity. It really is to tap into all of these things while you have this time to rest and just meditate on things and think about things calmly, and really get into this Empress mother archetype energy and really say to yourself, wow, these are things that I can do, and there are ways to go about them, and don't be afraid to ask for help. This is all in creating a new vision for you, okay? The hidden factors here that are influencing this situation that you may not be aware of. Let's see. There, like I said, is an energy on your part of not being able to come to terms with something from the past, having a hard time letting it go. But there is an overall energy concerning this situation that may be a hidden factor about something being left, something not being able to fully end because it was so confusing maybe for the both of you. There's just this energy of it not fully being done. I also do see that this is somehow attached to this, like I said, lack energy, this lack mentality, this not being self-sufficient when it comes to creating abundance for yourself, not being financially independent, things like that. But I do see here that underneath it all, you do have this strength that may be underlying, but it is still there. The ability to merge your animalistic self with your higher self and, to create some kind of inspired outcome, to, have this patience that this person has in this picture here to tame this lion, the lion being, your animalistic self inside. Moving forward, we have the... You know what I skipped?
What?
I skipped the future. So...
Do you want to plug yourself in? Yeah.
Okay, I got mixed up for a second, but we got it now. The next part of this reading is the future. In the future, it does appear that there is this energy of everyone in the situation, mostly, you, as this reading is for you, is going to be treated fairly. There may be physical money coming back if there was something literally stolen from you, or there is going to be the return of the energy and time that you had put into all of this for nothing kind of thing, because the King of Cups is here in reverse, and that is a person who upright is, in control of their emotions. It has heart and mind coherence, is a very compassionate king. In reverse, we can just, assume the worst of this person here in this situation and connection. So in the future, as well as having the energy returned to you in which you so deserve, there is this energy as well that you are going to be delaying taking time out to be making a decision. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with this situation that we're talking about. It may be something else, or you may just have this overall energy of not wanting to jump into decision making too quickly, as you have just restored balance to your life from this crazy situation here. Next, we have support and where you can look to for support. And it's an interesting energy where you are to go to look for support here. Because we have the Devil in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. So what that is telling to me is where you can go. Now my intuition is just screaming this right now. Where you can go for support is anywhere. You have been through the ringer with this person or this situation who has been manipulative and has really brought bad news. So this Page of Swords in reverse is the bearer of bad news, and this Devil in reverse is realizing that you aren't as stuck in a destructive kind of connection as you thought you were, and that these chains around these people's necks and things like that you can more readily leave than you once thought. This connection with and this relationship that is bringing you to the lower vibrational end of things, the jealousy, the lust, the temptation, the materialism, everything like that. So what Spirit is telling me right now is just saying that since you have been through the ringer, there is going to be clarity no matter where you go. Your eyes are opening. This is a great time for you. There is success, even though it may feel a little bit delayed, and it is just happening all for you right now. The last bit that we have here is the outcome. In the outcome, I love this because there appears to be justice having, like I said, it's going to be restored. There is going to be, justice shall be served. We have life on earth here. We have balance in the matrix. And I do see in the outcome there being a sudden end to something, but it's also going to end this anxiety and this overthinking and all these sleepless nights that you've been having due to this situation. Justice is going to be restored here, and it's going to be an act of the universe. You may have been trying to get yourself out of this situation for so long to know, to have no way out, like that type of feeling. But the universe is coming in to help you, and you're going to move forward in creating your vision. So now that we have that all done, I'm going to start clarifying so we can get more information. Okay, guys, so now we are at the clarification portion of this reading. And I am going to first look into this overall energy in this situation that we have here of, this lack of abundance and this lack of knowing why you have started your creative projects to begin with, attached to this energy of not having any victory after walking away from a situation. And it has something to do with the Hierophant here. So your spirituality, your mentors, something like that. You could have felt like someone had driven you away from your intuition. You could have been following a false leader type of thing. Why is the Hierophant here, Spirit? The Hierophant is clarified by the Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like whoever this Hierophant was in your life created some kind of heartbreak for you, some kind of extended period where you were feeling very just heartbroken, feeling very painful. So I feel like that does give me some more understanding as to why you started questioning all the things that you created and started to question whether you were good enough and all of that. Moving into the past here, this period of someone coming into your life and kind of being manipulative with their actions here, and you feeling like, this period of bad luck was kind of coming to an end, and that there may have been better things to look forward to. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? Wow, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse again. I feel like this bad luck, this time of feeling like you were in this cycle of one thing after another just happening that wasn't going in your favor, really had to do with you entertaining this Knight of Swords in reverse character, this person who was using their intellect in a way like someone who's power hungry, using their powers for good, for evil instead of good. Okay. In the present here, in the present, like I said, we do have some kind of energy of reciprocated love, partnership, newness when it comes to sharing your emotions. But I do see that you are still in stagnation with letting something go from the past. So why is this Two of Cups here in the present? These miniature cards are a little hard to shuffle sometimes. Why is this Two of Cups here? And they keep breaking my nails. Two of Cups here in the present, please, Spirit. The Two of Cups is present in your life, this mutual attraction, this energy of having found some new people to, or a new person that you really vibe with and has, respect for you and things like that, comes from this newfound strength that you have gained, okay? But why is the Judgment in reverse here, Spirit? So why is the Judgment in reverse here? Why are you having such a hard time? Okay, so I love when this happens. The Judgment in reverse is clarified by the Judgment in reverse. In the present, it's, Spirit is really saying that this is a very important time for you to come to, like we were talking about, coming to inspired, decisions or unique ways as to handle a situation, how to balance it out, how to merge and balance, fire with water type of thing. I know it takes, looking inward, and really trusting in your own powers, but you do have the power here. The energy is here. But Spirit is really saying that in the present here, this time of stagnation is going to end for you, and things are going to start moving along more quickly. And definitely, as far as in your relationships go, if you can come to make a judgment call fully about this past situation, fully embrace everything that you have learned about it and everything that you've been holding on to, all the blockages that has been creating, and let it go. In the lesson here, we were talking about how, there has been, so much energy of people presenting to you something that is, is it feasible? Is it fantasy? What the hell is going on here? And it's affecting your work, and a lot of energy of people taking from you, taking your time, taking your energy, stealing, your, whatever the case may be. And so the lesson here is just to, become more, more determined to figure out what it is about these people that you can, tell in the future. Why is this stealing energy here? I feel like someone could have stolen something from you due to your lack of ability and your lack of determination to make a decision here. I feel like the waiting and the holding things off to do for a later date really created more confusion for you after all. Why is this Page of Cups here in reverse in the lesson? Yeah, just because like this person has, or this situation has created this way in which you focus in on things too harshly onto the things that are no longer serving your highest good, instead of acknowledging all of the good and abundant things that you have in your life. So the lesson here is just to turn that around and to realize that there are people out there who you're going to have to look out for. And you have the ability to see that now. So it's just a matter of making this judgment call and moving past it, okay? As far as the challenge, the challenge has a lot to do with this energy of, wasted effort and someone using their intellect in a way that was not, they weren't treating you right. And it gave you this extended feeling of, and this period of feeling lost and left out in the cold and things like that. So why is this Knight of Swords here in reverse anyway? Like, who is this person? What is this person? What is their end game here? What is going on with this Knight of Swords in reverse here, Spirit? The Queen of Cups is clarifying the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this person who came at you or, you know, was intellectually poisonous kind of thing, has a lot to do with how wonderful you are and how much you extended authentic love to them without any, you know, expecting anything in return except for maybe some kindness here. So that's just awful. I feel you on that. The challenge here is just to, why is the Five of Pentacles here in reverse? Why is this period so extended? Yeah, because there's this King of Pentacles energy. This King of Pentacles has been coming up in reverse a lot of the time to clarify this story that I've been picking up on, this energy. But I feel like you did view them as someone who had all of their shit together. You viewed them as someone who was very powerful and structured and, you know, was very independent and all of that stuff. But, you know, I think the truth of the matter is that they're a con artist. That's just what I've been getting, and that's what this story has been telling me, and I feel like that's a lingering energy here. As far as your superpower here goes, your superpower, being in a rest, you know, a state of rest and relaxation, being able to aid to your self-care needs, meditate, all that stuff, and also being in this energy of the Empress, the mother archetype, the nurturer, the one who has a lot of compassion and can see their projects really grow, but however, rather, at the same time, lacking this ability to come up with an inspired decision, an inspired conclusion to this issue. Why is the Temperance in reverse here as the hidden superpower? Why is your lack of ability to come up with a balanced decision a superpower? How can we turn that around? Yeah, the Justice in reverse. This lack, this whole situation has come with a lot of lack mentality. Maybe there's a lot of distance between you two, lack of communication, lack of everything, whatever. This superpower is hidden in the fine print, in the details that the Matrix has created this overall lesson for you to learn from. And it has a lot to do with, you know, you being cheated something that you know, ultimately probably deserved, but it just, you weren't looking in the right place. And it's like, did you really want that? You know, to begin with, like, is that truly what you know that you think that you want? Or was it a result of insecurity? You know what I mean? Okay, guys, next we have the hidden factor that you may not be aware of concerning this situation. We were looking at the fact that there is an overall lack of ability for there to maybe even be a spiritual kind of, close out to this situation due to a lack of understanding on one or both parts of this connection, it's seeming like. What else is hidden is the fact that there has been a lack of abundance and a lack mentality, not just on your part, but just in this whole entire situation. But like I was saying, underlying is this overall strength that you are going to benefit from, and that you also have more of than you think you do concerning this situation. You have power over it. Why is the Death card in reverse here in the hidden factors at play? It seems like something was offered to you, a way in which you can go about creating abundance that may have threw off, like I said, the way that you are able to create your own abundance. You may have been relying on this person. We had 111 on the timer there. You may have been relying on this person to bring in what you thought was abundance at the time. So I feel like, you know, why is the Strength card here in the hidden factors at play? Your strength. Your strength is clarified by the fact that you may have gained the strength, not because you decided to take time out. Oops, hold on. Sorry guys, the screen went a little bit blurry there. So there was this time, I feel like, where the universe kind of forced you into the restful state that you are in. you know, upright, this would be that you decided, hey, let me take some time out to get some more rest, to relax, to reset, to rejuvenate, all those things. But in reverse, it's like the universe kind of forced you into a situation where you had no other thing to do but tend to your self needs and your self-care needs. And that's really where you know, there was a result of this inner strength really brought to the surface, okay? As for the future here, we were talking about how everyone is going to be treated fairly in this situation. You, more importantly, are going to be getting back the energy that you had put in. And I'm thinking this is more along the lines of energy and not actual physical things that was stolen from you. In the future, like I said, because you may have just been getting your karmic relief from this situation, you still may be hesitant to make big decisions in your life. But why is the Six of Pentacles here in the future? Yeah, you are going to be gaining from this loss and from this ending that really, you know, hurt you. Why is this King of Cups here in reverse? Why is the King of Cups, this manipulative energy, still in your future energy? No, I don't feel that. Let's get another card here. The King of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Knight of Wands. So I feel like, you know, there may have been this illusion, like I was saying in the beginning, that who you thought you were looking at was something that you thought you saw instead of what you were actually looking at. They may have been presenting themselves in one way, or you may have just been caught so got so swept away with the magic and the abuse of power by this person's situation. So in the future, I feel like you may be, you know, becoming just a better judge of character all around, okay? You're going to be able to decipher, you know, the people who have your best in your highest good in interest in mind and or not. You know what I mean? Okay. Next we have where to go for support. So there was this interesting energy here. There's this interesting energy here of the Devil in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. So pretty much what I was saying is you could just go anywhere at this point for support, because you should know by now, and you should know that you know by now, that you have been through the ringer and you have support on all ends, even in the darkness, because you are able to see through the darkness now and find your way back into the light. Why is the Devil in reverse here? The Devil in reverse is clarified by the Nine of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, this situation where you were feeling like you were stuck in for a while, that you finally realized you weren't as stuck as you were thinking that you were, with this person who was very destructive, had too high of demands for you, was leading you to temptation, lust, materialism, things like that, is going to, you know, actually bring out the best side of you, where you are so content with everything that you have, because this person was a real D-bag. That's just how the energy, it's just what the energy is saying. This person was a real D-bag to you. Last but not least, we have the Outcome here. And I do see this beautiful Justice card here, justice being restored. I do see there being a sudden ending, and I think that sudden ending has to do with this anxiety and this overthinking. I really, truly do. Why is the Justice card here in the Outcome? Your karmic relief coming in. Why is this here? Yes, because you have been feeling so left out in the cold for so long, such extensive periods of time where you're feeling you're not good enough. Where is this, why is this Tower here? what is coming to an end and to a sudden ending is this ability for people who do not have your highest good and who are manipulative to come into your life and sweep you away. That's beautiful. I love that. Guys, like I said in the beginning, we have this vision card here. It is all about creating a brand new vision for yourself, okay? So make sure that you are getting into the nitty-gritty details of everything that you need to let go of so that you can move on and have, you know, just a great new beginning to a new chapter, a new cycle in your life. I hope that you enjoyed this message. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.